What's up troopers, my name is Neon and today's video we're going to be talking about a weapon what just shoots completely straight. Honestly, it's like a weapon what has no recoil. And it's a super aggressive weapon and it's in the assault rifle as well. So before we get into the video troopers, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do, and of course leave a like, thank you very much. So troopers, welcome to the AM40. The AM40 is basically like an SMG perform weapon, but it is actually in the assault class. This weapon is pretty good when it comes to medium range, but extremely good when it comes to close range. This is actually a really aggressive weapon to be using. The stats for this weapon, what we have right now is 25 firepower, accuracy at 52, range at 42, handling at 48, with a rate of fire of 850, with a max magazine count at 40. That's the thing troopers, having an 850 rate of fire is extremely good, and the fact is how fast it can shoot and how straight it can shoot for your visual of your recoil is really good. This is going to be great to also play in the assault class too, because this weapon actually has a drum mag, and because it has a drum mag, you usually only have about 3 drum mags until you're completely out. So go and make sure you play in the assault class to get all that ammunition. You can get 200 rounds if you play in the assault class. To start this weapon off, I'm using the standard dot sight. This is my go-to sight for pretty much all my weapons. I actually used the 1.25 thermal sight. This is a really good sight to be using for visibility. And this one here, the 2.5, my chat actually recommended this to me, and I've been using it, and honestly it's not that bad for this weapon. Considering how the low recoil performs with this weapon, it actually works out pretty well for a 2.5 thermal sight. On my left side, and using a tactical compensator, what's going to be good about this is actually going to help you out with your weapon accuracy. This is the one thing though, you do lose a little bit of recoil control, and that's the thing, this weapon's already going to shoot extremely straight as it is. So sometimes you could just sacrifice a little bit of recoil control to have some better accuracy instead. If you want to be stealthy, then go and use the rat suppressor. You can be minimap stealth up to 30 meters plus. The only thing is you need to remember is though, you do lose a little bit of project velocity, so do not try to be using this weapon at distance, because if you do, you might actually have to aim a lot more higher because of that bullet drop. Because this weapon is so good and it's like a no recoil weapon, you can actually use the Warhawk compensator if you really want to, because this is actually going to help you out with your recoil control. So this is going to make you shoot even more straight than you ever did before. The only con is with this side of the Warhawk compensator is that you actually do lose a weapon accuracy. So there actually is a difference from the Warhawk to the tactical compensator. On the bottom side of the plus menu, I'm actually using the MGL laser sight. As I said before, this weapon is a very close aggressive weapon, so you might as well be using the laser sight. It's also going to help you out with your hip fire accuracy while moving, and it gives you a little bit more better recoil control, but it's a huge plus when it comes to laser sights. And if you really want to switch it up, you can use the LWG grip. This is actually going to help you out with your accuracy while moving also, but this is actually when it comes to aiming. So the laser sight was hip fire accuracy while moving. This one is actually aim down sight accuracy while moving. And the good thing is as well, if you play the Specialist McKay, you can actually ADS a lot more faster, as that's one of his special abilities. And the magazine counts I'm actually using is the standard issue drum mag. As I said before, this is your go-to drum mag. You really want to be using this, but make sure you play in the assault class so you can get the full ammunition. This is really good anyway because it actually increases the rate of fire, recoil control, but you lose a little bit of range, so be careful when you're trying to use this at a longer distance. The next one is actually my standard issue. This helps you out with your recoil control, reload speed, and rate of fire, but once again this does struggle when it comes to range. And then my last one's just a high power, just in case I have no other magazines to use. And there we go troopers, that is the AM40. What a beast of a weapon. Out of all the weapons, what has a really fast rate of fire and shoots extremely straight is the AM40. A big fan favorite weapon. I know a lot of people love using it, and I know you guys will too. Anyway troopers, thank you very much for listening to me talk. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, be a part of the Pink Wig Army. I'll see you on the battlefield.